This is kind of a hard one, but what do you see as the best solutions for media multitasking?
Well,
Especially as we become more and more involved in technology and technology advances and more reliant on it. So
I think it's sort of simple. Don't do it. I think, we've been talking about something called the 20-minute rule, where if you're going to do something, do it for 20 minutes at a pop. Will people do that? Not a whole heck of a lot of evidence people will. People seem to love to multitask and increasingly like to multitask more and more. So I'm not overly sanguine, but that would be a solution. As far as social interaction, making face-to-face communication sacred, making the idea that we're actually talking with each other face-to-face, make that just inviolate. Make it just like, this is the incredibly important thing, which it isn't as much anymore. When I was young, you used to hear adults saying to children all the time, "Look at me when I talk to you." You never hear that anymore. So I think that's another cultural change that we have to just more emphasize and say, "Look, this is important. It's important to look at the person."
And do you think people multitask more because they think it's more productive and they haven't really seen the research on it, or do you think it's something that we've just been conditioned to do?
That's a great question. I think part of it is they think they're more productive, and even if they've seen the research, they don't believe it applies to them. They believe it applies to everyone else, just not them. I think that we have evidence that people like it, not because they think it's efficient or effective, but because they just dig it. They just dig multitasking. They seem to just love doing it. So I think that's definitely a important thing going on. So I think it's a combination. I think, as is always true of humans, they underestimate the negative consequences. We tend to, especially in things we like, we underestimate the negative. So I think those are all factors.
Great. Thank you so much.
Sure.